We've got lots of articles to get through in this video, and same again as always, your views, your opinions, but also I went to the club shop today and I finally jumped on the bandwagon. Finally got a Blue Boy 92. Come on, keep right on. Blues legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Blue Noses for me.
Keep right on.
The Blues.
Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Fucking Blues.
Keep right on.
Come on, you Blue Boys.
Keep right on.
Keep right on.
Hello, Blue Nosies. How are we all doing? It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. We've got loads of articles to read out. And same again, your thoughts, your views, and your opinions. So please get your comments in and your thoughts. Today, my wife had a business meeting in Birmingham. So whilst I was there, I thought I'd get the chance and finally grab the new kit. And it's really, really nice. Really, really nice fit. So, yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. I've got it. I'm jumping on the bandwagon now again. A bit late to the party, but, yeah, really happy with it. I did notice as well, obviously, we spoke about the revenue and what the club is generating, you know, the partnerships and stuff. While I was there getting the shirt, they've actually moved the shirt press to have your name and stuff in the box-to-box. And when I walked down there, they was doing some more work on the Trevor Francis statue on the car park as well. I think they've got all the foundations done now and all the electrics. But yeah, anyway, whilst I was there was some American families. So I'm guessing that they've flown all the way over from America. So it's catching on. We're generating all this attention now. We've got the documentary coming out. Fans all over now that are watching from abroad. And obviously, you know, it's working because, like I mentioned, you know, there was some American families there today as well, which was brilliant to see. And spending money in the club shop and obviously coming to box, getting the stuff printed on the shirts, kids and everything. It was brilliant. Really nice to see. And it's nice that we're generating now that revenue and getting the club successful in the right hands. And it was just, yeah, it was just really good to see. Like, it was unbelievable, to be honest, that they've flown all the way over from America to get some Blues merch. So, yeah, that was brilliant today. So, yeah, before we get into it, if you could please hit the subscribe button and show some support for a fellow Blue Nose. It's completely free and it'll notify you when I do some more videos. So we've got some articles to read out, Blue Noses. Same again. Get your thoughts, get your comments into the first article I'm going to be sharing with you guys is this one. So we've got some transfer news. Blackpool eyeing up transfer move for Birmingham City player Bailey Peacock-Farrell. Blackpool are plotting a transfer swoop for Birmingham goalkeeper Bailey Peacock-Farrell. Sources have exclusively informed. The Seasiders are pressing ahead of their business this summer as they look to improve on their 9th place finish in League One last season, with no fewer than 7 arrivals at Bloomfield Road so far. The latest being Crystal Palace fullback Danny Imray on loan. One of Steve Bruce's new signings has been a goalkeeper with Wycombe Wanderers stopper Franco Ravizoli, making the move to Bloomfield Road. But the veteran English manager wants more competition for the starting spot in between the sticks, and he now looks set to move for an international goalkeeper. So, Blue Noses, get your thoughts in on that. Do you think it's a good idea that Bailey Peacock-Farrell does leave Blues? Personally, like as a person, I love the kid. Really well polite. I met him at the Player Awards as well. Felt a little bit sorry for him. Me and what he was on about this, you know, he sat on his own, wasn't really interacting much. But as a person, I really like him. In terms of performance, I think Bradley Mayo even and Beadle as well. I was really impressed with him. Even though he made a mistake at the Sevilla game, you know, he still didn't let it affect him. Still made some good saves. I think he's a great goalkeeper, regardless of that mistake. And personally, I think he fits the profile more than Bailey Peacock-Farrell. That's only my opinion, but I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your opinions in, and IE as well. It's more money that we can bring back if we do sell him on. So I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts in on that. Nothing against the kid. But yeah, next one is Stadium, more stadium news. So Birmingham City, new stadium, special pitch. And when the sports quarter build is likely to start, Birmingham City owners United have pledged to build a new sports quarter in the heart of the city, which we know this anyway. So Birmingham City have taken a giant leap towards a new stadium and sports quarter after the government pledged to fund the tram line between the site and the city centre. Blues chairman Tom Wagner has spent the last 12 months lobbying a new transport link to 2.4 billion, was recently awarded to the region. West Midlands Mayor Richard Parker will now prioritise the sports quarter tram line. So it looks like the ball is now rolling with that, and this was published on the 13th of July, so 2 days ago. So United also acquired another 12 acres of land adjacent to the Wheels site, excluding St Andrews, to take the total holding to 60 acres. They've continued to hoover up land in that part of Birmingham over the last 12 months. And like when me and Woody went down and done that Small Leaf documentary, we did notice that they were starting to gather the ties and all the waste that was left on the site. So that was really interesting to see. Wagner estimates a sports quarter will in total excess of 125 acres when all is said and done. Wagner, along with United colleagues Kyle Knisley and Laura Torrado, plus Blues head of infrastructure Nick Smith, are listed as directors of two companies on Companies House, Wintersun 2023 and Red Fox 2023, that are being used to hoard land in East Birmingham. Wintersun recently took control of a number of houses on the St Andrews Industrial Estate, more houses on Crown Lane, Garrison Lane, plus land on Garrison Lane. Documents also revealed that land has been purchased on the north-east side of the Tilton Road. Wagner estimates the cost of building the sports quarter will be between £2 and £3 billion. It is worth remembering that infrastructure costs don't count towards a football's club profit and sustainability totals. It will be upwards of 125 acres when it's done, says Wagner. There are some components that we don't yet own that are necessary to ensure we bring the full scope and scale. Also, I think we will get there. I know that we have the government's full support. The faster that we can work with the local property owners to make that happen, the better it will be for everybody. For context, the impressive Etihad campus is 80 acres, meaning this would instantly become the largest facility of its type used by a football club in the United Kingdom. I mean, just reading that bit alone, like the Blues, second city, and like, rightly so as well. It's nice that we're getting this attention, and as well, we'll have the biggest footballing facility like in the United Kingdom. Mad. Absolutely mad. There will be room for 19 pitches at the sports quarter to house Blues men, women, and the academy players. There are plans for office spaces, restaurants or entertainment areas, as Wagner calls it, and hubs to socialise. United intend for match days to take up a fraction of the sports quarter's revenue. In their new review of the 24-25 Blues started, the vision is that it will become an iconic sporting coliseum, respectful of local heritage, and provide all-year location for sport culture, leisure, entertainment, and retail and education. Blues will build a training complex for their professional senior teams and academies. There will be an on-site accommodation that can be used by players, scholars, trialists, and staff. So, yeah, I'd love for you to get your thoughts in on that as well. All this we already know. This was just an interesting article that I would have liked to have read out anyway. And then the next article, which I'm going to be reading and sharing with you guys, is this one. Let me just get it up. Just waiting for it. There he is. Why he wanted to join. This is a really interesting piece as well. I got really excited. Kyogo Furuhashi reveals why he chose Tom Brady's Birmingham for shock summer move. Kyogo Furuhashi has explained why he chose to join Birmingham in a shock summer move, insisting he's really excited about the club's ambition. Scroll down. So what happened? Birmingham pulled off a stunning coup as they secured Kyogo's signature earlier in the summer, bringing the Japanese international after 6 months at Rennes in France. He had played for Celtic for 4 years, scoring 85 goals in 165 games, but he only scored 6 times in League One. The bigger picture now, 30-year-old who can play as a centre forward and on the left wing, has explained why he felt Blues was the right choice for him this summer. So that's brilliant to know. Then that he could be a left winger as well, should any injuries arise. We can mix these players around again. So now the fact that we can utilise him in different positions is brilliant as well, let alone how many goals he scored and what he can potentially bring. The club co-owned by Tom Brady have ambitious plans to build a new stadium and are targeting Premier League promotion. We all know that we only need to mess around. Speaking on Japanese television, Kyogo, credited former Celtic teammate Tomoki Iwata, who is also now at Blues. Yeah, tell us something we don't know. These articles, man. So, yeah, Tomoki Iwata contacted me and told me he'd be happy if I joined him at Birmingham. I listened to what he had to say about the club and I got really excited about hearing about their ambitions. Asked about his belief at Rennes stint, he replied, "It's true that I had a difficult period at Rennes, but I don't regret going there. I think I grew in some way, so I believe I can make use of that experience in Birmingham, and I hope I can make the most of it." So, I mean, that's really interesting. The fact that, we bring in these players, are stepping down from all these top leagues, and as well, the current Blues players are speaking to their friends from other teams and saying, look, this is the place to be. I mean, it's brilliant. Superb to see the vibe, not just like the fans, but like on the pitch as well, and like the board and everything else. It's brilliant to see. And then we've got another article to read out as well. I'm just going to share it with you guys as well about the documentary. So, share screen, where are we? Right, here we go. Yeah, so Tom Brady outlines wish for Birmingham City documentary with cheeky dig at rivals. So Tom Brady was front and centre when he saw the new Birmingham City documentary trailer aired last week. There he is, Big Tom. So Tom Brady hopes Birmingham City's upcoming documentary on Amazon Prime can help the club reach the world beyond the hardcore blue-collar fan base that packed out St Andrews at United Park on a weekly basis. Built in Birmingham, Bradley and the Blues will air on Amazon Prime August the 1st and follows the club's journey through their record-breaking League One season. It features interviews with some of the main protagonists, such as Chris Davis and Jay Stansfield, and of course, Tom Wagner and 7-time Super Bowl King Brady. Discussing the 5-part documentaries on his blog, Brady said, "Built in Birmingham is an effort to reach the world beyond BCFC's incredible hardcore blue-collar fan base and show people what we're all about. Show them what it takes to win, and we're doing inside the team to make winning a permanent part of the culture. Birmingham is a city with a team that has seen better days. We all know this, but it's full of people who have shown themselves to be willing to reach down and find within themselves the will and desire to struggle and strive on a daily basis in the pursuit of success." I mean, that was really a nice touch as well, just reading that bit there. So those values are contagious. Our hope with the documentaries is that it will rub off on everybody who watches it and inspire them to both join our community and make their community stronger. Blues have taken some inspiration from Wrexham's success with the Disney Plus Welcome to Wrexham and Brady. Couldn't resist a cheeky dig at Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. I love this as well. It's all part of that revenue, even though they're not our proper rivals, or just like the American owners, and they're getting involved in the videos and stuff. It's generating that attention. All these clicks, likes and views, it's all bringing money to the club. Every single like, every single click. While we're at it, please subscribe because it helps the channel massively. He added, with the documentary, I'm glad we're getting a chance to show the world a glimpse of what Birmingham City is like as we move forward into a brighter winning future. Going into the season, we've had a lot of change, but we believe we're building something very special with many better days ahead of us. Birmingham City has a great song called Keep Right On. I'm confident that we can continue to keep right on finding people and players that value winning, who want to do it in the right way with the right mindset and motivation and the right values. We can build the global community around the team that rivals organisations like Savannah Bananas and all the backs, and maybe one day soon eclipse what those fancy Hollywood actors are doing over at Wrexham AFC. That would be the true definition of success. So, yeah, Blue Noses, get your thoughts, get your opinions in on some of those there. Get your thoughts in on Bailey Peacock foul as well. Get your thoughts in about the the new top, if I pull it off or not. And yeah, get your thoughts, get your opinions in. There's some articles there to read out. The fact that I mentioned previous, we're reading that article about Fujimoto and Tomoki Iwata talking to each other. Current Blues players that we brought in that have dropped down these leagues, communicating with their friends from other football clubs and other leagues as well. It's brilliant. Word is getting around that Blues is the place to be. Superb. Come on, you Blue boys. And please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. And it'll notify you when I do some more videos. So keep right on. Come on, you Blue boys.
Who's that? Me? Oh, not you. Sorry. Hello, boy. Wherever we go.
Tony and Dad.
Best fucking habits.